whoever started the independent women movement, like, take it back. Or take me off the list. Because that whole I don't need a man thing is so confusing. Because it's like, what do you need then? A bunch of women? Women need men. Men need women. I do not want to be an independent woman. Like, I do not want... God, I am not an independent woman. Please do not make me an independent woman. Pack me up.
Listen, one thing your girl is going to do is she's going to do some self-evaluation, okay? And lately I've been doing a lot of that, all right? Because I've been having a lot of time by myself because being single, oh, God. Anyway, that's another story. But I realize that I am hyper independent, okay? I am so self-sufficient. I got it. I'm so INDEP. Like, no, I don't want to do that anymore, okay? HELPME, me. Like, no, give me the soft life. Come help me. Come save me. Come, because I'm tired of this. I'm tired. I'm literally tired. No, like, I'm legit tired.
On behalf of all the independent girls worldwide, I'm here to say that we are tired. In fact, let me speak for myself. I am tired. I'm tired of worrying about my own hair, worrying about paying for my own nails, worrying about what I'm gonna eat, paying for what I'm gonna eat, paying my bills, fixing my own car, paying my own rent, doing everything by myself. Like, I need someone to share my worries with. I need to be taken care of. Like, guys, I'm so exhausted. Like, the other day my car broke down and I had to call a mechanic by myself. I had to stay with the mechanic to fix the car by myself. I had to stay under the sun with the mechanic by myself. And I was just like, nah, this independent girl lifestyle is not for me, because why am I under the sun with my mechanic at 2 p.m. in the afternoon? Nah. Where's my husband? Yeah, it's time. Just come and find me, because, yeah, I'm tired. No. Yeah, I'm tired. If nobody's gonna say it, I'm gonna say it. See all this, I'm self-made, I'm this, I'm getting my own money, I'm independent. Let's be honest, okay? Let's start saying the truth. I'm tired. I know you are too. So please, let's wrap this up. Find me, my husband. Please, find me.
It is only in this moment that I'm starting to realize my hyper-independence may be causing me a wee bit of a problem. Like, it is not good. And I don't just mean me flitting and fucking about around the world like I'm on The Amazing Race. Like, girl, settle down. You don't have to leave every time there's a problem. None of that. I mean in dating. For the past 3 years, I don't fucking know. Never claimed to be a maths girl, so don't come for me for that. But for the past 3 years, I've been in like 3 semi-serious relationships. Long-term, mid-term, what the fuck? Am I in school? But in every single relationship, I've found myself struggling to properly connect with that person. I apologize for my unrelatableness in this moment, but every single romantic relationship I've had has been very healthy, and I've been very, very lucky. But I have not been able to immerse myself fully and truly, deeply and vulnerably connect with that person, because I'm like, well, I want to focus on my career. I want to travel the world. I have so much safety within myself and being alone that being in a relationship almost sacrifices that. And it means all of this freedom I have and this strength that I feel in being able to operate in this world alone and build my life alone becomes eradicated if I'm in a relationship. So every time I meet someone cool, I find myself questioning everything. Everything. You got funky hair? You make a mistake? Bye-bye. Any fucking excuse to maintain this hyper independence, I will take. Any chance, I will take it. And it's really sad because I want to be in a romantic relationship. But now I've been alone for so long, I don't know how to navigate them, and I don't know how to accurately assess if this person is someone for me, or if it's the correct choice, the correct person, the correct moment to get into a relationship, because I've been alone for so long and I have this hyper independent trauma response. So that's really fun.
The truth is, when you're dating a girl that's very, very independent, she's probably always going to say no anytime you ask her, does she need anything? And as toxic as you may think that is, we all have our baggage. And then when you are in a relationship, you work through that trauma with that person if that's the person that you decided to be with. So if you want to help her to stop being so prideful in that sense, and yes, she needs to be working on her trauma too if she is overly independent. I have to say things for clarity. But anyways, if you feel like you want to do something for her, just do it. Take that initiative, because when she sees you taking that initiative, it'll make her more comfortable and more trusting, and she'll feel like she can depend on you a little bit more. And just for clarity, independence is not a bad thing. It's a good thing. But too much of anything can become a bad thing.
Why are beautiful, successful, emotionally intelligent women really struggling to date today? First theory is that men really need to feel valued, and they feel like women have surpassed that place in life where they are able to provide value. So the traditional man is really struggling to feel validation in a relationship with an independent woman, because They don't need to earn for them or provide for them. Women are very well capable of that themselves. What I've observed is that this mentality has really started to prevent men from investing in women who have really established careers and seem like they have their shit together. Oh, she's very successful. Well, she can take care of herself. She's doing this, she's doing that. Where do I fit into all of this? I have a message for the guys who think like this, where dependency and being dependent and providing value in a relationship does not solely come monetarily or through finances. I will bet you that there are many women out there who are in these positions, smart, successful, financially independent, who if you gave an opportunity and asked, hey, what could I do for you? You would find a list of chores, handyman work, emotional support, all forms of ways that they would like to be dependent on you if you would provide the opportunity for them to vocalize their wants. On this app alone, I've heard women time and time express that I would like a partner to be able to share life with and share worries with and be able to take on half the workload of life and be spoiled and treated and doing all the things that sometimes come with a traditional relationship as well. Women do not want to be project managers for their relationships. That is where you can really step in and take on that be dependent on me role, that leader role, as you guys like to talk about, where women feel like they have to delegate task, responsibility, carry a lot of mental load in terms of what needs to be done. Not as often as you would think I've encountered, whether it's in my own practice as a therapist, where women are kind of like, I don't need any man and I just want to be in a relationship because there's no reason. It's just nothing's happening and we just have sex and live together. There is dependency in all shapes and forms. Women want that, just ask them. Like and follow for part 2, where I'm going to elaborate a lot more on the second reason why women really struggle to find relationships, especially when they're beautiful, successful, and doing all the right things in terms of taking care of themselves and still can't get to the next phase of a partnership.
So I no longer have the desire to be the strong one anymore. I have always been the strong person. I've always been the strongest sibling, the strongest friend, the strongest child, and I no longer desire to be that because it is not a flex. At 36 years old, I'm understanding that being strong is not a flex, and I am tired. And really, I think I'm tired because I understand that I have been this way my entire life. I have always been in fight or flight mode. I have always been in survival mode. Most people don't understand that the strong friend carries around a lot of trauma. And the strength becomes a shield that we use to block out people from coming in and hurting us. It's not a flex. If anything, it's a defense mechanism. Do you know how bad I want to just sit down, relax, and allow someone to come into my space and love me properly? And I don't just mean a man. I mean friends. I mean anybody that wants to be company in my space. I want to be able to trust. When I say I want to be able to be soft and I want to be able to understand and trust myself enough to know that I am allowing the right people into my life, but it's hard. When you have been hurt and damaged and have experienced so much trauma for so long, you really don't know where to start. Well, my starting point is now. I'm letting everybody know I can no longer be that person for them because I need to be that person for me. When you are strong, you are drained all the time because you are constantly pouring into somebody else and you don't have enough people pouring into you. And it's not because they don't want to, it's because they feel like you don't need it. I remember years ago, before my mother passed away, God rest her soul, one day we were on the phone and I said, Ma, you don't never call to check on me no more. And she said, well, I know that you're going to always be okay. And you don't know how bad I want to tell her, girl, I am not okay. I am not okay. Your strongest child, I'm dying inside. But because I've never had that space to be vulnerable and be open and honest about my feelings, there was no way I could express that, not even to my own mother. So I need y'all to check on y'all strong friends. I need y'all to check on y'all strong siblings and check on your strong children that's hyper independent that you think don't need you, because they do. Because they probably feel exactly how I feel. Just saying.